we should not be found wanting in the significant role that we ought to play in the administration of justice, as well as in the performance of the onerous duties expected from us by the nation. By logical extension, it means that we should poise ourselves to ward off external threats which are manifesting now. As such, we should not leave any stone unturned and any avenue unexplored to find a lasting solution internally to this plodding ethnic conflict. So long as we fail to consolidate the unity among all our communities, external interference would hang above us like a sword of Damocles. I venture to say that we are of the legal profession more than any other can contribute immensely towards the establishment of lasting peace and national reconciliation. I remind all members of our profession that we are duty bound ourselves to deploy our fullest strength and dedication to salvage our nation from the existing predicament by uniting all communities and sectors in the society as sons and daughters of one mother. Although we go into raptures over legal concepts, theories, maxims and norms accumulated from various quarters of the globe, the stark and unvarnished truth is that either covertly or overtly, the law of the jungle operates undiminished. This fact is amply demonstrated by the happenings in the international theatre. If one were to allege that the same theory of the survival of the fittest operates even here, it is not easy at all to refute it outright. It is no exaggeration to say that the majority of members of our profession and the general public are not all that happy about the upholding of the rule of law in our country. Now the time has dawned for us to make amends for our omissions and commissions and embark upon a new path, all the more because the scourge of the war has tapered off. I venture to say that the concept of the rule of law has been borrowed from the Occident, and it is comparatively primitive when fitted with the concept of Dhamma enshrined in the philosophies in Asia. The concept of rule of law is rather like a skeleton sans blood, flesh and veins, and it has no compassion, loving kindness and equanimity. Whereas the term Dhamma pulsates with all qualities of humaneness, divinity and sacrosanctity. Therefore, with all the emphasis that I can command, I state that what we have to follow is not the rule of law, but the rule of justice nourished by the concept of Dhamma. The concept of rule of law could be interpreted by any interpreter to suit his own whims and fancies, but when it comes to the concept of Dhamma, nobody can take that liberty, because in the interpretation of the concept of Dhamma in a distorted manner, he has to cheat his own conscience before he cheats anybody else. About justice, Justinian has said, I quote, "Impartiality is the life of justice, just as much as justice is the life of all good government." On that, Socrates has said, I quote, "Justice without strength or strength without justice is a fearful misfortune." I unquote. I have noted with dismay how the scathing attacks are made against the judiciary by certain sectors of the media, little realizing the harm caused by it to the people as a whole. While we concede that we can make fair and constructive comments on judgments without endangering our legal system, the end result of unfair and malicious criticism would lead to the loss of confidence of the public in the judiciary, and thereby the public themselves become the casualties of it for no fault of theirs. In this context, It is appropriate to quote a recent observation made by Lord Philip, referring to the judiciary of the United Kingdom. I quote, "Media is not slow to attack the judiciary, but I am not aware that it has ever accused a judge of political bias, and I am not even aware of the politics of my colleagues in the court." I unquote. Although we need not compare our judiciary with that of others, Lord Philip conveys a unique message to the judges too. In whatever part of the world they do administer justice, that they shall not be susceptible to any interference or influence, whether they come from any political heights or of that ilk. You are aware that in the past we had to weather many tempests. Similarly, we are anticipating many more in the future too, and I am thoroughly convinced that with your unstinted cooperation, I would be able to encounter any such eventualities. On matters of discrimination at present, nobody can blame us of gender discrimination, because the heads of the judiciary, the official bar, the legal draftsman department and the secretary of the Ministry of Justice are distinguished by a bevy of illustrious ladies, added with my deputy, and I find myself sandwiched among them. It was Shakespeare who said that the voice and the presence of a woman in the midst of rugged men is like a breath of fresh air across an arid desert. Although it is premature to make a comment, I hope for the best. My fervent wish is to restore the pristine glory that was enjoyed by our profession in the not so distant past, while protecting the salient rights and interests of our people. While I recall with gratitude my predecessors who have contributed their share to make this association serve the purpose for which it has been set up, I have utmost faith in you that you will extend your fullest cooperation in the fulfillment of this worthy cause during my tenure of office. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, under your astute leadership, Honorable Attorney General, under your able guidance, our members have the fullest confidence that you would restore the receding reputation and the glory of our legal system and elevate it to the highest realm. May I offer my sincerest thanks to Your Ladyship Dr. Shirani Bandaranayake, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, for gracing this occasion as the chief guest in spite of Your Ladyship's busy schedule. I also extend my gratitude to Honorable Rauf Hakim, Minister of Justice, for gracing this occasion. Your Lordship Justice Sri Skandaraja, your presence on this occasion is indeed a source of inspiration to me. Honorable Attorney General Iva Vanasundara, President's Counsel, your presence in this occasion sheds luster to it and inspires us in no small measure. Mr. Palita Pranandu, President's Counsel, Solicitor General, you helped us in numerous ways, including the conduct of the election, for which I am thankful to you immensely. On this solemn occasion, I can't help recalling the memories of my beloved parents, whom I wish were present amid us now. They would have been the most jubilant at this event, and I pay homage to their revered memory. I wish to extend my gratitude to all my teachers in my schools and also to my one and the only teacher in legal education, Mr. Nimal Sirivardhana, Attorney at Law, who is presently gracing this occasion. Special mention has to be made of my one and the only senior, Mr. Ikram Mohammed, President's Counsel, the past president of our association, who also scintillates this audience by being present among us today. I should mention unfailingly with a deep sense of gratitude my beloved wife Mala, a lawyer herself, for being a constant beacon in my personal life and also in my professional career as well. Same sentiments have to be expressed about my children Rakita, Upeksha and Mudita. Finally, I thank all these distinguished personages for attending this induction and hope you will carry pleasant memories about your being present here today. Thank you very much.
තවත් සම්පූර්ණ කතාවක් සමග හමු යමු. සුබ රාත්‍රියක්.